Alright guys, today I have for you some medicine ball circuits. I've talked a lot about medicine ball circuits, various YouTube videos, podcasts, etc. But I'm going to take you through just a couple of examples of what you can do. Obviously these circuits aren't set in stone, you can mix and match the exercises, but I'm going to put these together for you so you can see it in action. Now typically when we're doing 2 arm throws, I like to do around 20 reps. If I'm doing different sides, I'll do 10 reps each side, so a total 20 reps for each. Why are we doing medicine ball circuits? Typically, we're doing this as part of a work capacity block or a preparatory block that is going into our more intense training. So we'll do these before our more intense throws within a training block. I like to do these as part, say for example, you just had a fight or a tournament, those following weeks after we've been doing more general training is where I typically put this. If you're going through, say, a strength emphasis block as well, works well as part of that warm up. What I really like about them, other than the work capacity effect, is the ability to essentially you're striking without striking. So you're able to get that fluid motion of the upper and lower body, lots of rotation, relaxation, contraction, all of that in a nice, smooth and easy rhythm. And rhythm is something we don't often talk about within strength conditioning, but is a highly underrated aspect when it comes to efficiency of movement. And that's what something like medicine ball circuits can do. Now, typically when we're talking about load, I like to do medicine ball circuits relatively light. This is a 10-pound ball, it's probably as heavy as I would go. Typically, you can go lighter, 8 pounds, 6 pounds, so 3 to 5 kilos really is really what you want to go. So I'll take you to the first circuit. It's going to be 5 exercises, relatively easy and simple for the first one, and then a little more advanced for the second circuit. So here's the first circuit now. So I didn't do all 20 and 10 reps, just so you don't have to watch it all. But those are just the 5 exercises, relatively simple. So we had the chest pass, we had the forward rotational throw, we had the overhead throw against the wall, we had the split stance rotation, and then we had a forward scoop toss. Simple, easy, these are all very basic exercises to do. So now I'll take you through the second circuit, a little more advanced, but again, you can use some of these within the first circuit as well. So that's circuit 2. I'm not throwing too hard because I don't want to go through the wall, but you get the idea. So that's, there's 2 circuits you can do against the wall. Now I'm going to show you one you can do where if you don't have a wall, we don't all have a wall to throw against, how you can still use the medicine ball circuits in that instance and not have to worry about damaging anything. So that's 3 circuits you can do, 2 with the wall, 1 without the wall. So again, you can combine these exercises to do the circuit that kind of suits you or whatever you want. If you want just like a fully rotational based circuit, you can do all the rotational ones, or depending on the height of your roof, etc., you can just change things. But those are the 3 circuits that you can use. Typically 10 to 20 reps per exercise. For the circuits themselves, you're doing anywhere from 1 to 4 to 5 circuits. Short rest between the circuits, 30 seconds to a minute. And that way you're going to get that work capacity effect. You can also use these as part of conditioning. If you're doing a low level conditioning session, for example, you might be shadow boxing, shadow wrestling, whatever, Instead of doing say 10 minutes straight of that, you could do 5 minutes or 6 minutes of that, maybe 2-3 minutes of a medicine ball circuit, come back, give you some of that variation, and also give you some different movements as well that you can use. So if you like this video, please comment down below, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.